Namaste. Today I have had many requests for that spiritual videos. They wanted to know the impact of different Devata worship. So today I will be talking about the Kalabhairav sadhana. Now many people think doing Kalabhairav sadhana is very easy. Wrong. Kalabhairav sadhana is opening of the black vortex. There are two vortex which are available in the world, the white vortex and the black vortex, and the black vortex is the representation of the death vortex, and the black vortex is the culmination of many lower astral spirits, the spirits which helps God to what you call during the journey of death and also take people into the course of death. The Tibetan calls it as the bardo. So there are two kinds of vortex which are available, the black vortex and the white vortex. The Kalabhairav sadhana is the representation of the black vortex. That is why all the people who do Kalabhairav sadhana or any kind of Bhairava sadhana, they try to wear black color clothes. They wear black color clothes. In fact, it is only two religions which wear black color clothes. One is the Muslim religion, other one is the Kalabhairav sadhana religion. And the other most important thing is it is a Shaivite way of worship, but it is the Ugra form of worship. The Kalabhairava worship is not benign and many people are not aware. There is Sattvic form of Shiva which is worshipped in the Shaiva Siddhanta. Now, for example, it is the Soma Skandar, like that it is worshipped in the Shaiva Siddhanta, whereas this is a Ugra form of Shiva. In fact, the ultimate Ugra form of Shiva is supposed to be Kalabhairava, and it deals with the death directly. Now, many people are not aware that it deals with the death directly. So, when you do the Kalabhairava sadhana, you cannot continue in your professional life. It is all bullshit that all these people talk about it. In fact, you will wake up late in the night, you will be sleeping in the morning when you are doing the sadhana correctly. Your third eye will open. You will also be able to see lot of bhutas, pretas, pishashas. All the lower astral you will be able to see. You would be call it as a semi-clairvoyant towards the lower things, and also you will become very intuitive and psychic. You would be able to find out about thieves. When somebody is stealing, somebody is thieving, you would be able to identify the thief very easily. That is why Kalabhairava is worshipped by the Nepalis, because most of them worship as Gurkhas and most of them worship in the night. I mean, they stay awake in the night. So that is why Kalabhairava sadhana is done, and it is also what you call Veer sadhana. It is not a Sattvic sadhana the way it is being promoted. It is a Veer sadhana. When you do the Kalabhairava sadhana, slowly you will start eating non-veg. You will also drink a lot. You will start using drugs. Now, the usage of drugs depends on different kinds of people. You can use marijuana, you can use LSD, you can use amphetamine. All these things you can be you will be using. For example, I saw the latest video of Nityananda. He is trying to project as if he is enlightened. No, he has taken proper drugs, and there is a gap between the thinking and the speech. That is actually will happen. So if you take drugs, you can see it. I've seen many followers of these so-called Gurujis across India, and including the Gurujis, they do take what you call it a huge dose of what we call it as the what you call narcotic substances. That includes some of the Coimbatore Swami who is at 62, looks like 82, and who likes to teach yoga and claim himself to be a guru of everyone. And that man also take drugs because they feel only if the drugs, their mind is very clear. So when you do Kalabhairava sadhana, you will get attracted to samshans. You will get attracted to death. You will there will be a lot of death and death-like situation which will happen. You will also attract a powerful enemy, where you will have to quell the enemy using what you call it as powerful mantras, and to quell the enemy. So therefore it is very, very important that you please understand the Kalabhairava sadhana. That is why there was a lady who had a girl child in the Nityananda ashram who got killed. Remember, that is the effect of Kalabhairava sadhana. When you do the real Kalabhairava sadhana, definitely there will be death which will be happening, the death vortex which will be opening. That is why all these sadhus, they leave the world, they become very aloof, and they are very deeply connected with the Samshan. They are no longer part of the world. They sit in the Harichandrika Ghat or Manikarnika Ghat, and they try to understand the death and death sequence. Now, the so-called Gurujis who are not aware, I will give you an example. There was a guy who started chanting Om Kalabhairavaya Namaha, and so his wife asked him, what are the effects, sir? In fact, he is a big executive in an organization. In fact, he was working for Huawei, and I told him he'll definitely leave the job. The guy left the job. He was forced to resign, and within a matter of 6 months. And Kalabhairava sadhana is a Veer sadhana, so it will just pull you out of the world. You cannot live in the world and do that sadhana, and you will know the secrets of death and dying using that particular sadhana. So if you think you will become famous, you will become rich, all that thing is all rubbish. And many so-called Gurujis who are promoting this sadhana are rich and famous because they don't do the sadhana. They are all the time promoting, they are all the time talking to people. They are not really doing the sadhana. That's why they have a problem. In fact, the Coimbatore Swamiji had come to the extent of he is going to renovate Shamsan. That is the part of the Kalabhairava effect. And people who do the Kalabhairava sadhana are not allowed to go inside the houses, because lot of negative vortex opens up, so people fall sick, people die, and women become widow if they do the Kalabhairava sadhana. So please understand, this is a Ugra sadhana, Veera sadhana, which will just spin you out of the world, and it is a negative vortex. That's why they use the negative time. Ashtami, Navami, Amavasya, Tuesday, Saturday, all the things are considered, and also the dog is given importance. People feed the dog, people bring about the dog. And also the Abhishekam for the Kalabhairava is not done using buttermilk, but it is doing alcohol. There are many idiots, spiritual idiots, who try to keep the Hanuman's Hanuman's thing as a Kalabhairava thing. Wrong. Kalabhairava sadhana requires the usage of rum. In fact, the military rum is considered auspicious, and the rum is in fact done as a abhishekam for many people. And some people go to the extent of eating in kapal. They take a kapal, clean it up, and they eat it across. This was actually done by the Shiva. It is called as the Pichandar sadhana. In fact, Shiva becomes a beggar after removing the Brahmin, after removing the Brahma's head, and he eats it. And one of the very famous temple is the Kapal Ishwara. The Kapal Ishwara temple, it is in Mylapore. It is not Kapal Ishwara, it is Kapala Ishwara. Kapal, the holder of the skull. That is the temple, and normally they give Brahmana Bali. That is why Shankara in fact was pulled by the Kapalika Marga, and therefore there are 4 levels in the Saiva Siddhanta. It is being written Pashupatinath Marga, Kapalika Marga, Agora Marga, and the Vama Marga. All comes under the left hand techniques of God. It does not have any rule. You need not have bath, you need not do yoga, you need not talk softly. In fact, you are expected to talk all bad words. If you go to a Kapalika sadhana person, he will abuse you. He will not try to bless you. Whatever he abuses, it will come as a removal of the karma. That is why it is called as the reverse sadhana. Now many people are not aware because they have never studied Tantra textbooks, they have never practiced. All the time it is about leaving gas, because they believe if they have a long beard, white beard, they believe that they have understood everything. Wrong. Actually, the Kalabhairav sadhana is the opening of the death vortex. So when you do the sadhana, ultimately you will come to the Shav sadhana. Shav sadhana is laying the fresh body which has died, and you are trying to get inside the Bardo vortex and try to go to the astral and come back. Now this is called as the Shav sadhana. It is a very ugra sadhana. In fact, many Tantra textbook talks about killing young people and trying to do the Shav sadhana. And most of the time it will be a woman who will be your guru. It will not be the man. Now many people try to do Tantra sadhana using a man as the guru, elderly man. No, Tantra sadhana requires women. In fact, the great Saraha, one who wrote the Buddhist song of Mahamudra, actually had a Fletcher women, low caste women as the thing, and he goes on to practice the Tantra in the Samshan ground. So please understand all these things, and it is a very intense sadhana. It will just flip you off the base. And many people try to give bali. That is why in Nepal they have called the Chandamal festival, where they give many goats, sheep, buffaloes are all given as the bali. This is a bali sadhana, and it will attract enemy. That's why Nityananda was not able to hold on to the sadhana. He had very powerful enemy coming over. He had to give bali. I believe that these people are even capable of murdering because they want very fame and name across a person. So please understand the impact of Kalabhairava sadhana. I would request you, if you are a householder, if you have kids, don't do this sadhana. It is not for normal people, it is for hard veterans who are battlefield. Now this sadhana can be easily done by policemen, by military people, by medical surgeons, and by people who are in the in the profession of detective, and who are all the time who have enemy and who are fighting about it. So this is the way you can do the Kalabhairava sadhana. These are suited across. So please don't get carried away by all these Gurujis. Yat devata tat bhava. Ultimately you would like to become naked. You will not like to wear a clothes. That is why Vatuka Bhairava and Kalabhairava are portrayed naked. And therefore many people confuse with this with Dattatreya sadhana, because Dattatreya also has dogs. No, wrong. Dattatreya sadhana is very different. I would talk about it one day. So when you do hardcore sadhana, you will be forced. That's why many people, when they do hardcore sadhana, leave their family, leave their wife, leave their children. They become very lonely. Somebody was doing a Baglamukhi sadhana. He asked me, what is the first indicator? I said, he will not be able to stay with his family. So remember, when you do tantric sadhana, you should be able to willing to face the consequences. Thinking you will make a lot of money, you will become rich and famous. Wrong. In fact, many people will be abusing you. And this Kalabhairava sadhana in Tibet is called Heruka. Heruka means blood drinker. They keep a kapal, in that they fill the blood and they offer it as the Naivedya to the Devata. So please understand, all these people are dabbling with the Tantra without an understanding, and it is because they have a long beard. Actually, I met a guy, his name is some G or something like that. I asked him what he has studied. He has a long beard, wears a pajama, and he believes that he is a Guruji. This is a way of cheating people, because unless you do the Tantra sadhana, it is not possible. Please ask them what is the book they use. They have no idea. The original book is the Rudra Yamal Tantra. It is the Shiva Agama. It is deeply given into it. And Mahamantra Abodhi, Mahamantra Nirvana, which talks about it. I am not the normal guy who is like growing beard and you want to appear calm. No, I am doing sadhana. But I am just sharing with you the consequences of your sadhana. So please do take care, and I wish you all the best. May all beings get enlightened. May all beings be useful in this video. I thank you so much. Please click the subscriber button. You will also be getting worthful content for this particular thing. Thank you.